Hello everybody, myself is Surjit Thakre. I am the first Indian artist who has achieved a postgraduate degree from the Academy of Arts, Repin Institute of Painting, Sculpture and Architecture in St. Petersburg, Russia. I am also the founder president of the Rary Heart Club affiliated to Russian Center of Science and Culture, New Delhi. I have an experience of 40 years as a professional artist. Let us start our own painting. First of all, you have to draw the layout on the surface. I use 2B pencil to draw the rough sketch. To start the layout, I use flat brush. First of all, draw the composition. I generally like to draw direct with flat brush. It gives rhythm in line when you draw freely without any fear. At this moment, don't worry about the perfect drawing. Just keep in mind the proportion of the figures. It is better to make the thumbnail sketches of the composition before starting on the canvas. Completing the sketch with brush, now I take the marker and make the final contour. In this composition, we will use complementary colors. To start painting, I take a bit of deep magenta, thinned with water. Paint in small patches at the background. Complementary colors of purple is orange. There are many theories about color. Too many to generalize. The most common are simple harmonies, which are thought to be generated by analogous colors next to each other on a color wheel. Then there are triadic colors 3 apart from each other on the color wheel. Each of these deemed to be harmonious. However, the human eye can see 2.8 million colors. those on a simple color wheel. And our feelings for color are affected by age, gender, mood, lighting, setting and innumerable other factors. So there is no broader brush to swipe with than that of color theory. We do know that some colors have longer vibrations than others, and therefore people react more strongly to them. Reds, yellow, and if white is mixed in to get pastels, then emotional response will be more muted. The vibration is shorter. They literally cannot move us as much, so this clearly affects feeling of harmony as well. Color harmony is the theory of combining colors in a fashion that is harmonious to the eye. In other words, what colors work well together? Analogous color scheme use colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. They usually match well and create serene and comfortable designs. Analogous color schemes are often found in nature and are harmonious and pleasing to the eye. Make sure you have enough contrast when choosing an analogous color scheme. Analogous color scheme employs colors that are close to one another on the color wheel. Typically you choose 3 colors, but you can use a minimum of to a maximum of 5 adjacent colors. You can use any color you like depending on whether you want a cool or warm painting. This will allow you to get the feel of the When you are ready, add warm and cool of each primary color to your palette along earth tones like burnt sienna, burnt umber and yellow ochre. Understanding warm and cool colors can instantly give your painting a sense of harmony. A limited palette is efficient. If you had 3 colors on your palette and use those colors consistently, you would get to know them very well. So I take and paint around this purple. Notice how the color is being filled with long patches at the right side. Keep moving downwards with orange patches, leave some white space. When you apply thin color, it gives very good effect of orange and yellow shades. Orange symbolizes creativity, change, energy and endurance. It is the color that represents autumn. As a secondary color, it combines elements of the colors used to mix it. The creative passion of red with the energy and joy of yellow. Purple is the color of royalty, wealth and power. In time past, purple dyes were rare and expensive. Only the rich and powerful could afford to wear clothes of this luxurious color. If you see the color wheel, and you will find that there is a related color to purple, that is blue-green. Green is a cool color and gives a nice balance to violet. Paint with viridian green at the left side in low area of the figure. Green is very pleasant color and it suits the eyes. So it is good to combine it with violet. Colors that fall in the region of blue, green and purple are called cool colors. Green, as the color of plants and grass, is the color of nature and all that is associated with health and growth. However, it is also used to represent more negative traits such as envy and inexperience. Here we are applying thick patches of brilliant purple. Keep repeating lots of thick deep patches in the upper part of the body. The patches should be thick in the foam, but the contour you have to leave as it is. Later we will come again to this area. Now move again at the upper side of the background. Apply little Persian blue over the violet. Here is the overlapping the purple, so we have to be very careful. Persian blue is also thinned with water so much so that it will not overpower the violet below it, but will mingle gently to produce a slightly dark violet which will give the contrast. After this initial application of color in the background upper side, we move towards the middle part of the background. Apply brown patch beside the light blue. In combination with orange, black will give very contrast and interesting effect. Now apply the black patch on the upper part in the hair. Make tint of yellow ochre by mixing white in it and paint in the body part area. This will focus eyes to center as it will be lighter than the rest. Slightly lighter middle and darker corner is good way of keeping the eye in the painting. Apply in bold patches. Leave the forehead white. When you apply in the arm and hand, leave the contour white. Complementary color scheme employs colors that are directly opposite to each other on the wheel. The color pairs always consist of either a primary with a secondary color, red and green, yellow and violet, blue and orange, or two territory colors, red orange and blue green, yellow green and red violet, yellow orange and blue violet. This is the color scheme that offers the highest contrast and vitality, and the consequence is that it can get quite hard to find a harmonious balance of the colors. Complementary color intensify each other. However, if you mix them together, they neutralize each other, resulting to a duller color. Even if you don't physically the complementary colors, but you paint them next to each other, beware that the mixing can happen in the viewer's mind. Seen from up close, they make each other pop, but from a distance when they are painted adjacent to one another, they may look as a neutral color or brownish. Now some final touches are to be given. Make the edges sharp with fine brush by using Persian glue. Then some strokes of light blue permanent should be given. They will look like stems in purple color. Yellow and blue will create harmony. This will give the impression of coolness. Apply in the middle part of the body near the purple and yellow ochre. Do this long patch at the downside. Blue is the coolest and most calming of all the colors. As the color of the sky, it has been used since ancient times to represent heaven. In classical mythology, blue was the color associated with the gods Venus and Jupiter. In Christianity, it becomes the symbol of the Virgin Mary as Queen of Heaven. As the color of the ocean, it is also suggests qualities like freshness, purity and hygiene. Here we will try taking strong vermilion red and painting in the area where we have orange and fill the white space with medium yellow. Medium yellow is required here. This strong yellow is applied all over the orange area. We are trying to make the balance. Now again come over the details with the pointed brush. Make all the sharp contours of hand. Yellow is the color of the sun, the life support for our planet. As such, it has come to represent life, energy, happiness, hope and wisdom. Vincent van Gogh's sunflower is painted almost entirely with yellow and without any shadow. It expresses the radiance of sunshine rather than giving us a detailed description of what the flower looked like. Van Gogh also uses yellow as a symbol of hope and friendship, as the sunflower series was painted to welcome his friend Paul Gauguin to the Yellow House in Arles. Van Gogh painted two series of sunflowers between August 1888 and January 1889. This example is from the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam and is a copy of an earlier version which is in the National Gallery in London. Again come to the hair. We have already used thin black hair. Now use the thick color and apply with bold strokes in different way to maintain the beauty of the hair. Do the dark shade at the left side border. At last, see and meditate to all details which are required. Red, through its association with fire and blood, is used to represent danger, anger, and violence. For the same reason, it is also associated with affairs of the heart, love and passion. Mark Rothko, the American abstract expressionist artist, encouraged viewers to stand close to his large painting so that they become spiritually immersed in the experience of color. Orange and yellow is the door to an inferno of color, with a radiant energy that invites the spectator to open their emotions to a spiritual kinship with primitive and archaic art.